You've got a
We'll
year.
come back to this
Right,
a year from
me
now.
and Mosley will talk about LOZ.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and toss it over to the one and only Gooey Fame in the green room.
Come over here.
We'll be
Thank you,
chatting
Zelda.
with Mosley about our upcoming game, Legend of Zelda, which we have not received any donations for apparently. So let's have at it.
Hold on. Leave that. Mosley's getting too wild. Alright. Are we live?
We're live.
I'm not seeing it on the... oh, there we are. Okay. Oh, nice. And you can see all our wonderful shirts here. Alright,
Nice.
cool. So, Mosley,
Yes.
how are you feeling?
Tired?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been up a long time.
There we go.
So,
Alright, so what are you thinking about going into this race with Trevor here?
man, I'm concerned. I've been concerned for a while, but I think I got it.
Yeah?
I think Trevor, I think he's pulled out all the stops to try to chalk up a W on his resume, but it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna come through with the win, and that's all there is to it, Goo.
What's your game plan going into this?
My game plan, to be the man.
Just do what you do?
Just do what I do. You know, I'm not trying to add anything to. I've not practiced for the past few days.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to, hopefully, you know, my memory will serve me well. And, you know, I can just do it.
Okay, so we were talking, just to give the people some context, what's your time going into this, your practice time?
The only time, like, when I actually timed myself was an hour and 21 minutes.
Ooh.
Ooh. But I really think that I can do better than that. I think that I could do 1 hour, maybe less. Maybe, if I don't mess up. There's a lot of variables in this game, though. You know, you can... I don't know. You can not get enough of a certain item that you expect to get by a certain point, or, you know, like enough rupees to buy this thing that you need at a certain point. There's a lot of variables in this game, man. So...
That's surprising, you know?
No, it really is, yeah. Yeah. It's surprisingly in-depth.
And do you happen to know what Trevor has gotten on this game?
The last that I actually heard from Trevor personally, he knew that an hour and a half was definitely possible.
Alright.
Maybe an hour and 15 was plausible. And I heard from other people that, like, he had got an hour 20, an hour 15.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's his time, then I think it'll be a good race, as long as nothing else.
That was just hearsay.
Yeah, that was hearsay.
You had to hear it from others.
Exactly, yeah.
So what do you think about Trevor not being able to tell you this to your face?
I don't know, man. Like, I think he's on point. I think he's practiced enough that he's gonna do good. I don't know.
He's gonna put up a good, clean fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a clean fight. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be good to watch.
This is a fresh matchup.
This is fresh. Me and Trevor have never played against each other in anything ever before, other than, like, us being both grouped into, like, a 20-person Twilight Princess race or something.
Uh-huh.
Like, we've never really played each other directly, so
This is a dream match.
yeah, it's an untapped resource.
I think ever since year one, there are some people who have just wanted to see two of these four horsemen collide.
Yeah, for sure, and it's about to happen. So I mean, you better wake up and tune in. Is all I gotta say, because it's gonna be amazing.
If you're not watching, you need to start watching.
Yeah,
Target all the people not watching.
you may not be first, but you might be next.
Hold on, guys. I have an announcement to make.
Okay.
We are going to official video review on the Wind Waker race.
Uh-oh.
Locke is currently reviewing the footage to see what kind of time loss the external interference caused. And
Oh
we
my
may
God.
have
Oh.
this is not called yet. This is not called yet.
We might have a dusty finish on our hands.
Man.
Blake standing there holding the championship belt.
Okay, yeah, waiting to hand it to the victor. I didn't expect to get.
Well, we'll also see Josh kind of pinned the blame on you a little bit.
He did. I was surprised by that. Like I was trolling him a little bit, by coming down and trying to congratulate him, and obviously he got his ass kicked. But I don't think that I had anything to do with that.
You're looking for some redemption.
I rolled a blue shell off his shoulder. I mean, come on. If that's enough to make you lose, you didn't deserve to win to begin with.
Well, how will you feel if the replay does prove that you were the culprit?
Well, then maybe you need to prepare a little bit more. I don't know. I'm going to be looking out over my shoulder for blue shells over my head during Legend of Zelda. There might be some redemption in the way of that, but I'm prepared for that.
Wow, it really is hard to see you taking on a horseman, and also to have a horseman.
The horsemen are the greatest group of men to ever grace God's green earth, and I hate that it had to come down to this, but sometimes it just happens that way.
You guys might have to have a grudge match next year.
Maybe he's gonna have to come fight me on my turf on my terms.
He's gonna have to come to your weight class.
He's gonna have to come some Oracle of Ages if he wants to come and challenge me. Is all I'm saying.
I don't know if he'll
some Oracle of Ages and Seasons. No, he won't do that because he's scared. Because he knows what he's getting into.
I don't know if we can have a 2D fighter take on a 3D fighter.
Hey, no amount of blue shells in the world would prepare him for the brutality that would happen if he stepped into my world.
Oh, that's truly tough talk.
Yeah, truly tough talk. Mean goo, you know what I'm talking about.
So we have a lot of anticipation right now as we wait to figure out what the time difference is actually going to be.
Nah, the time difference doesn't matter. He lost. He lost. I mean, come on. Don't blame it on me. I wasn't playing. I was a very small influence in this fight. I was rooting for Josh. I was rooting for the guy.
You're getting some booze here. This might be a harsh heel turn for you, I think.
If he was a better player, he'd have won.
Mostly cutting the ultimate heel promo right now.
That is very harsh.
Wow.
Hey, it is what it is.
So what do you have to say to Trevor? What's your message to him going into your next race?
Good luck.
Good luck?
Good luck.
All right.
That's it. I'm coming out swinging. You better be ready.
Wonderful. So what are we looking at on the time here with their race?
I have that interference cost Josh
69 seconds. I can't.
Whew.
All right, we have an update and a new official winner of Wind Waker HD, Josh.
Really?
Do you have anything to say about that?
This is a surprising tournament. Hey, like I said, I was rooting.
9 seconds.
I was rooting for Josh. I was rooting for him. I was on Team Josh. I didn't think that throwing the blue shell would cause him to lose a minute and 10 seconds worth of his time. I didn't think that would affect him that much.
Are you willing to...
Hey, last year, you know what? Last year, I was going up against Bommy in Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Back-to-back linked games. We were up all night. Kissing the girls. Well, not really. But we were up all night. And we were playing the games. Nobody was up. Whatever happened the next morning, people woke up. They were antsy. They started throwing crap around the room. That didn't turn into a controversy, did it, Goo? Do you remember that being a
It
controversy?
ruffled some feathers.
It ruffled some feathers, not mine. You know why it didn't ruffle my feathers? Because I won. Because I was a team player. Because I didn't care that people were throwing things around the room. I still come out on top.
How would you have felt, though, if you lost?
Well, I wouldn't have blamed it on people throwing crap around the room. I'd have said, you know what? I didn't prepare enough.
Okay.
And that's my fault. Because I'm a real American.
So are you willing to apologize to Josh?
I'm sorry, dude. Like, I did not mean for that to affect you so bad. I feel bad about it, dude. I really do. I mean, I think that if I was in his shoes, maybe it wouldn't have affected me as much. But like, you know, if it affected Josh, I'm sorry, dude. Josh is a good guy, and I hate that it happened to him like that. I really do.
Well, it's good to know that at least it was reviewed, and you know, Josh's fighting spirit will be known.
Oh, Josh, and I love the Wind Waker. Josh is the best Wind Waker player that I've ever saw, and you know, it's I didn't mean to. Blake's coming in here with this. I didn't see that. No, but you know.
So
it is what it is.
that
being
said, you accept him as your Wind Waker champion?
Oh, always. He's always,
you think he's a legitimate champion?
Of course, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay,
He's a good man. He's amazing at that game. He's better at that game than I could ever be.
Ever. All right,
hands down.
That's very big of you to say that.
Yeah. I mean, I still think though, you know, if it, you know, outside interference considering, you got to be prepared for anything in this environment. You know, you got to be prepared. This is the battleground, son. You got to be prepared for anything. But like, I still, you know, Josh is good. He's good people.
We may have to review our, you know, the rule book in the future.
Yeah.
Make sure something like this doesn't happen again.
And maybe
next year.
If it's that big of a deal, yeah, maybe.
I think next year. Trevor, are you listening?
Yeah.
I think next year, since this feud has gone on so long, and there was interference that, you know, maybe tarnished the end of this match, then maybe next year they're gonna have to settle it in the cage.
Yeah. Hey, I'm game for a cage match. Any day, any time.
We'll get a cage around the Wind Waker ring.
Yeah.
No interference.
No,
Just Blake and Josh. Hell in a cell. No one can climb over. Mosley can't throw blue shells.
Okay.
No, because we know that always works out well, right? Nobody ever interferes in a Hell in a Cell.
Never.
Ever.
Well, the integrity of our rules is very strong, and you know, we'll try to maintain that.
Right. I'm game with it.
This is so loud.
That's pretty loud.
Oh no.
Did I hear anybody talking a little bit of trash about my game?
Maybe.
Well,
That might have been this guy right here.
why don't we take this over to the stage
Oh, well, let's
And
take it
so-
over the stage.
and let's do this.
Hey, I will play you anytime, any day, twice on Sunday.
Wow, everyone.
This is Mr. Mosley signing off, riding into the sunset. I'll catch your AWS later.
So as you can see, the intensity between our two competitors is very strong right now. We can only wonder what's in store for this race. Hey, I want one. Oh, you could only see off camera the looks in the eyes of these two men. What they're prepared to do to each other. Alright, thank you so much. I can't wait to see what's about to happen.